long have you been awake?
A few minutes.
I watched you sleeping last night.
How was I?
You were like a little boy, except for the snoring.
Sorry if I kept you awake. I didn't sleep very well.
Yeah, I did a lot of tossing and turning myself.
Bad dreams?
All about Susan.
What a coincidence. Me too.
Scotty, did you really mean what you said last night?
Every word.
Tell me again.
We belong together.
And we would be
if it weren't for Susan.
Yeah. You taste the seller's coffee this morning?
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, it's bitter. I think somebody's trying to poison me.
They're not trying to poison you, they're trying to ruin you.
Not they, plural, she, singular. That raven-haired Medusa's hanging over us like a vulture. I hardly need to remind you what tonight is, do I?
The deadline.
Yeah, 10 p.m. We're no closer to stopping her than we were a week ago.
I'll tell you what, there's got to be something we can do about this.
Oh, there is something. As a matter of fact, I have somebody in mind.
What do you mean, somebody? We can't go outside the family?
Well, I'm not suggesting that we do, but we already suspect that she's not alone in this, so that means a partner.
Fine, but who is it?
The only other person who was there the night she dropped this news on us.
What, Jimmy Lee?
It has to be him. Now, think about it, Alan. Why else would he be included in this meeting? You know, it could be that Bumpkin actually does have a brain and is masterminding this whole thing.
All right, well, what are we going to do about it then?
Well, we could offer him half if he can stop Susan. You know, money may not mean everything to Susan. I have a feeling it means a hell of a lot to Jimmy Lee Holt.
Do you think I should serve hors d'oeuvres, a little pâté, or perhaps a little caviar? They have such expensive tastes, you know.
I'd imagine their appetites will be somewhat lacking. What about the baby?
Mrs. Bowman's going to take him over to her house.
Mrs. Bowman?
She's my housekeeper. It's all right. She doesn't know anything.
Keep it that way. We can't risk any last-minute slip-ups.
You worry too much.
$2 million is worth the worry. I want everything to go exactly as planned. We'll talk later.
Aren't you forgetting something?
You have your instructions.
Yes, I do. Now, how about handing over the papers?
Where do you want them now?
The Quartermains are going to be here with $2 million. I think they're going to want to see something for their money.
They will.
When? We're running out of time.
When I see their money.
You're going to be here?
Did I say I was?
Well, you can't be. I mean, that'd be too dangerous for you if they ever found out what you look like. Come on, you know they've been looking for you, and I guarantee it's not to shake your hand.
Susan, relax. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to be...
You can't be here. I'm sorry. That's all there is to it. Now, the only reason you've gotten away with this so far is because they haven't seen you in 35 years.
If you had let me finish, you'd know that I had no intention of being here.
Oh, all right, fine. So, why don't you give me the papers?
At 9, 1 hour before the meeting.
I don't want you in this house when they're here.
Why not?
Because it's too risky. Now, Alan has been known to try to kill people when he's angry, and if you and I are in the same house, it'd be too dangerous.
We won't be. But I'll be right back after they leave, 10:30, for my share of the money.
Fine.
And don't think of trying to double-cross me. That would be a grave mistake on your part.
Come on. Give me a little more credit than that, will you? I do have some sense.
I worry more about your sense of self-preservation.
Well, that's getting stronger every day. And with $1 million in my pocket, it'll probably be stronger than ever.
Then I shall see you at 9.
Okay. Yes, I'd like the number of the Port Charles Herald, please. That's right, the newspaper. I think newspapers reach more people than any other form of media.
With the exception of television.
Which, of course, we can't afford. Now, I think that one announcement, an ad, or an article in the paper is going to get you more signatures than 15 volunteers on street corners. Speaking of which, where do you think you're going to find 15 people willing to volunteer to stand on street corners in sub-zero weather? Good point.
However, yours is a good point. I think the thing to do is to talk to the newspaper and find out the best approach.
Yeah.
I swear, okay? Tell that to the Webbers. They won't believe it. Tell it to the Webbers.
Try us. What's up?
Well, Red is so impressed with old Blackie here that he's going to put him in charge of tool inventory.
Thank you.
And he's going to give him a raise, and here are the keys.
I say that calls for a celebration.
Well, how about some of your famous whole wheat English muffins?
What more could you want? I think that's great. Congratulations, Blackie.
Thanks. Our own keys and everything?
I think that's
Tools?
just neat. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Vanilla frosting on those.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
folks.
we're working on a great.
What do you want?
I'm looking for this girl. She's a runaway. Her parents hired me to find her a few weeks back. She's about 16, blondish hair.
We haven't seen her.
Well, how do you know I haven't
I
either?
said we haven't seen her.
Hey, look. I'm not out to start something here.
Why don't you take your story about the girl and the runaway and the parents, and why don't you just take a hike, all right?
You know, you got nerve.
Yeah, I
kid,
said
giving
get
me
out of
like
here,
that.
man.
Blackie.
It's okay, kid. Relax. It's fine. I'm going. Any of the rest of you people see that girl, can you let me know? Her parents would appreciate it. My name's Augie. I'll be around. Have a cookie.
Ha.
Would you like to explain this to me, Blackie?
The guy's an idiot. You can't trust him.
You know him?
Kind of. Yeah, kind of.
Well, how can I? Come on.
Well,
How do you know him?
What did he want?
Who?
Well, that guy who was just in here. Brian says he's a pimp.
That's what I heard, too.
He said he was looking for a runaway girl.
Yeah, sure. We know what kind of girl, too.
Which way did that guy go? What?
I don't know. Up State Street, I
I
think.
think I might have a little talk with this Augie character.
No, you're not going to. I don't want you anywhere near people like that.
Hey, wait a Besides, you got to go to class, and I got to go to work, okay?
Well, what about your English muffins?
We'll take him with us.
All right, I'll get your bag. Kelly's. Yeah, he is here. Can you hold on just a second? Jimmy, it's for you.
Thank you. Hello, this is Jimmy Lee.
Edward Quartermain, I need to talk to you.
I thought you said you never wanted to see me again.
The situation has come up, and it's urgent that we talk.
Well, I got to go to work.
You can't go in late.
No, see, not if I want to keep my job and pay my hospital bills and get out of town, which is what I think we both want, isn't it?
Perhaps. Well, when could you come over?
I don't know. Maybe this evening at 5.
So long as it's before 10 o'clock.
I'll be there.
Okay, here you go.
Why don't you take him, Jimmy? I just remember a stop I have to make after class. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Are you okay?
I'm not sure. It's not always you hear a tremble in Edward Quartermain's voice. Something big must be up, huh?
Heather, we're fooling ourselves if we think she's going to change her mind.
So what are you going to do? Just leave town?
No. I'm going to go down to the office. If I am going to be arrested, there'll be search warrants. I want to close up all the business down there.
Scotty, there must be something I can do to help.
No, you just stay right here. You know, I really meant what I said last night.
I'm glad.
When this whole thing is over.
Don't say anything. Just knowing you care is enough. They don't have to make any plans.
Want some breakfast?
Just juice for me.
Just juice, huh? I'll get it. Hey, what if I run into some of your friends?
Say hello. You need all the friends you can get.
Oh,
Hello, Jackie.
hi.
Wanna get some orange juice?
Oh, sorry, this is the last glass.
It's too bad.
Yeah, see you around.
I don't think so.
Oh, what a shame.
Guess what?
Tiffany or Jackie?
Jackie. And she took the last glass of orange juice.
That's nothing to be so upset about.
Oh, I was thinking about something else.
Anything to do with Susan?
Uh-huh. Heather, I don't want to go to jail.
You really think she means to do that?
Why not? She's got the proof. Why wait?
Should look at the brighter side.
There's a brighter side.
Well, in prison, you'd have your own personal bathroom.
We are gonna make it. You understand that?
I know we will.
Well, I love it from the outside.
Well, take a look.
Exactly to your specifications. Didn't you do well? Hey, it's bigger, much bigger than I thought. Mind you, get it. Well, I think it's terrific. You really outdone yourself. Hey, Holly, come over here, look at this. Come on, look at the kitchen.
You said it would be sumptuous, but I didn't believe
You're not
it.
necessarily going to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but you might want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. What have we got to here? Come on, show me.
I wanted to surprise
Look,
you.
I'd shake your hand, but under the circumstances, it's kind of pointless.
How did you do that?
Oh, moving, packing cases, my own favorite occupation.
Well, it's too bad it was your right hand, but this is easy equipment to operate. You're already online with a computer and connected to headquarters.
24 system?
Two-way communication with every unit and every station in the field. You can call out or you can just listen in if you want to, all day, all night if you want
Really?
to.
Well, sir, you have really done a number in here.
You might learn to hate this equipment, Holly. Well, if that's all, I guess I'll be going, so...
Yeah, thanks very much, Mr. Mayor.
Robert, let me know if anything goes wrong.
I will.
Now, Holly, my wife said to be sure to tell you you must have dinner with us soon.
I'd like that.
All right. Real soon, then. See you later, Robert.
Well, come on, what do you think? I mean, really think.
Well, I think it's perfect for you. I just don't feel I belong here.
Come on, that's nonsense. Are we in?
Go ahead.
How you doing there, Scorpio? So this is it, the new pad, huh? Pretty cool, 007, pretty nice. A little space console in there. Man, oh, how you doing, Holly?
Hi, Lucky.
This is great. How do you like it, Robert, huh?
So far, so good.
I love it. It is dynamite, dynamite. I was going to call before I came over, so I stopped by, before I was going to school, I stopped by just to pop in. Cool place. I mean, very cool place.
I'm happy you approve. I've been losing weight worrying about it.
Yeah. Also, I came by to congratulate you guys on your thing there. I'm sure Luke would have been happy. Are you going to show me this thing? Does that all this
Come
stuff
on
work
in,
in
I'll
here?
demonstrate some magic for you.
Unbelievable. Look at all this.
Right. Now, the speciality of this particular little thing here is criminal investigation. Via the telephone lines, it's tapped into every major computer and criminal store file right throughout the country and halfway around the world. You give me a name, I punch it in, you get an up-to-date dossier.
What if I only have the first name?
Well, that would depend on whether it was simply an alias or not.
Augie.
A-U-G-I-E?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Here it comes. Augie. Insufficient information.
Yeah, well, generally you need last name and last known residence.
Yeah. What about a list of missing persons or runaways? You got that on there?
Yeah, well, that's standard. What I need is the district or precinct that the runaway was listed as missing, and then I punch that in and I'll get a current readout.
Well, that's cool. Then they give you the address and where they came from and all that stuff?
Yeah, look, I'll demonstrate here. What we'll do is we'll use the Glen Hill area, surrounding precinct, and that'll give us a complete rundown on all current runaways listed in that area. Now,
I see, yeah.
Right. Now, we can narrow that down even further.
Yes, of course I'm still here. What? You mean you kept me on hold this whole time to tell me she hasn't come in yet? No, I don't want to talk to another reporter. I want to talk to Jackie. It's all right. I have her home number. Thank you so much.
Scotty, are you sure there's nothing I can do in the meantime?
No, Heather, you're too involved in this as it is right now, all right?
I could talk to Susan. I mean, as long as she hasn't done anything, there's still a chance.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we want to provoke Susan by confronting her right now. The idea is to just stay low, okay? It's the only way to go.
But we might be able to come up with something.
Heather, no more snooping around, okay? Let's just, play it cool. Now, I'm going to go down to my office. I'm going to close the business, and you're going to stay here.
Is that an order?
From your commanding officer. I'll see you later.
Hi, this is Jackie Templeton. I'm not in at the moment, but if you leave your name and number and the time you called, I'll get right back to you.
Susan Baldwin, Jackie. I tried to get you at your office and they told me you weren't in. Please call me. It's very important. As I said before, I have an exclusive story on the Quartermains that I'm sure will interest you greatly. I'll be home the rest of the day. Thanks.
Hello, General Hospital? Yes, I'd like to talk to Dr. Monica Quartermain. Do you know when she'll be coming into her office? She's in surgery all day. No, you don't need to leave a message. I'll just stop by and see if I can catch her later. Hello, is this a service? Oh, well, I'd like you to leave a message for Mr. Baldwin, please. Just tell him that I had to go out today, and I'll meet him back here in my apartment later. It's Heather Weber. Say to him that I think I might have a solution to our problem. Right, thanks.
Holly? Holly?
Right here.
I kind of lost track of time. Lucky got me going and I just couldn't stop.
I know how important your job is. I'm not going to get in the way.
Look, it's important that you know right now that you are not going to get in the way. That'll be...
Duty, Quilly.
1 second.
Ah, found you.
Ah, any trouble?
No, not at all. Ooh, you give excellent directions, Commissioner. Well, hello, Holly.
Hi.
Oh, so this is home sweet home, huh? Impressive, very impressive indeed. Of course, they only give official residences like this to big shots like commissioners. We peons down on the street, we have to find our own little shacks.
Well, you're talking to the wrong people, Bert.
Well, now that you're my boss, I'll ask you.
We'll have lunch and talk about it.
That's what I thought you'd say. And I see you've got the terminal all set up.
Yeah, it works like a charm.
I take it then that you intercepted my bulletin?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, we found an ID on that dead body of that girl that was found in the alley. She was a runaway from Minnesota. I've got the boys at the waterfront checking and asking questions. We hope we can find somebody who saw her and knows her. We're also trying to get in touch with next of kin.
Weren't you just talking about runaways with Blackie?
Hypothetical case, love. How old?
16. Her name was Jody Payne. By the way, I've got Ian Shelton on my back asking for details.
Well, you know what to do.
Oh, yeah, usual. No identification until notification of next of kin. How about age and cause of death?
Withhold the lot.
Shelton isn't going to like that.
I know.
Okay, you're the boss. By the way, would you give me a call tomorrow?
Right.
I'd like to go over that stakeout for Saturday once more with you, if you don't mind.
Good idea.
Okay, thanks a lot. Oh, Holly, I hope you like it here.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
Tomorrow then, Bert.
Right, thanks a lot. Bye now.
Sorry about that, love, but he called earlier and wanted to come over and check the place out.
That's all right.
I'm just getting a bit worried that the traffic fill here is going to start to annoy you.
No, I'll be fine. In fact, I was thinking about trying to get a job. At least that way I'll be out of your hair.
What about the green card?
It's another 6 months, but Bobby said she was going to help me get one of those under-the-table jobs.
Then I've got to arrest the both of you. Now, how would it look for the commissioner's wife to be involved in some sort of illicit activity?
I guess you're right.
Besides, look, there's thousands of things for you to do around here. I mean, look, the decorations have hardly even started to come in. We need more furniture.
Well, what kind do you like?
Well, I was thinking something maybe a little older, with a bit of class. You know all about antiques. Go crazy. You've got carte blanche. By the end of the month, I want deliveries from every major gallery in town. Now, what about dinner?
Well, Kelly's would be nice.
Surely you jest.
No, it's quiet and relaxing.
That sounds like the Versailles room. I'll make a reservation. We'll use the limo. We'll have the best table in the whole place. It'll be champagne, caviar, pheasant under glass.
No, Robert, really, I'd much rather eat at Kelly's.
Okay. But you better start getting used to the high life around here, because from now on, it's first class all the way.
Well, this place is really something. People opening doors for you, calling you sir. A man can get spoiled living this kind of life.
One of your aspirations, no doubt, huh?
I thought we'd been over that.
Your leg's healed, you're out of the hospital, yet you're still hanging around. It must be something you're after.
We've been over that, too. I'm just trying to pay my hospital bills.
Oh, yes. Noble Jimmy Lee Holt / Eric Quartermain paying his debts. When are you going to hang up this Daniel Boone act and tell me what you want?
Well, I can tell you what I don't want. And that's to have this kind of argument with you or anything like it. Good day, sir.
Hold on, young man. I'm not through with you yet.
Yeah? What are you going to do? You going to put me over your knee and give me a walloping?
You're going to hear me out.
No. You obviously still have it on your mind that I'm after your money. Well, I'm not. Get it? As a matter of fact, I don't want a penny of your money. In fact, I even gave up the idea of ever being your son. And then you call me up, and like an idiot, I come over here, and I just thought that maybe, just maybe.
You just thought maybe what?
What's the use? You don't have it in you to be a real father.
And you're not much of a son if you can't look me in the eyes and tell me the truth.
Which is?
You were at Susan Baldwin's that night, weren't you?
Yeah, I was there. It was real entertaining. Well, that can't still be bothering you. I thought the rich were above caring what people thought.
You're in on this with Susan, aren't you? You couldn't get money one way, so you're trying this.
Wait a second. Now, if you think that I'm up to anything like blackmail, you're wrong. Dead wrong.
Well, she's too dumb to come up with a plan this clever. Somebody's helping her.
Well, it ain't me.
Well, who else?
You tell me.
Don't you try to lie your way out of this. The minute I laid eyes on you, I knew you were some kind of a dumb, rotten hick who was out to get my money.
You know something? Instead of knocking you out, I'm just going to tell you thank you. Thank you for at least admitting that I'm as low down as the rest of you Quartermains. Because I know that's a big step for you, Edward. You got my undying gratitude.
Get out of here.
Exactly my intention. And don't you ever call me again. Good day, sir.
Who gave you permission to come in here?
Oh, the nurse at the front desk said I could wait for you in here, that it would be all right.
It isn't all right, Heather. Look, I've had an exhausting day in surgery. I am looking forward to an exhausting night with personal problems. I don't have any time for your shenanigans or whatever it is you're here for.
Why don't you let me tell you? That way you can change your mind.
I'm sorry, I really don't have time. So why don't you go to the front desk and make an appointment, and if I have time tomorrow, possibly I will see you.
Tomorrow will be too late, Monica. If the personal problems you're dealing with tonight are as bad as I think they are.
Okay? Heather, you go ahead, drop your little bomb.
I'm not in that business anymore, Monica. I'm here to help.
How much do you know?
Some. Not too much. But enough to know that my dear, sweet cousin Susan is playing a dirty trick on the Quartermains. She called my roommate, Jackie Templeton, and left a message on her machine today.
That you just happened to overhear.
That's right. She said she had a story for Jackie about you.
I don't believe it.
Of course, Jackie hasn't heard the message yet.
Tramp, we had a deal. Where the hell does she think she can blackmail the Quartermains and go to the papers at the same time? That little double-crossing...
Traitor?
Yes. Exactly.
You should have come to me sooner, Monica. I would have told you about the little vengeance trip that Susan's on these days.
Well, you came to me, Heather, if you remember. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have something to take care of.
Why don't you let me help you?
No, absolutely not. This is a problem that the Quartermains will deal with. We shall handle Susan Baldwin in our own way. But incidentally, thank you. I do appreciate your help.
Well, if you need me, you know where to find me.